Guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's Monday, so Divine Masculine's on Monday. We've got the tarot to go. It's like, I don't know, things just, how can I explain, like, this table should have been nice and clean, because I remember cleaning it, and it had like a residue on it. Got Judgment on the bottom here. Okay, Divine Masculines, happy Monday. Another week. Okay, another story. What I'm going to look at today, we're using the Tarot to Go cards. So I felt like you're a bit on the go. Why are you looking for like minute details maybe to clean? I don't know. Have you done already a lot of cleaning and you're trying to preoccupy yourself? Okay, you'd only be trying to preoccupy yourself really is if you settle back and relax and watch telly and listen to music, there's a strong chance that you'll get bombarded with signs and synchronizations, okay, like you can't escape it. So, why is the belly rumbling? Are we eating a lot? Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to look, what's on your mind? What's going on in your mind? What's going on in your heart? Don't get nervous. What's going on in your physical? I think I'm going to have a look at what's going on with you spiritually. What are you trying to avoid? It's come over all hot. The window's open. Okay. I don't remember opening that. I don't really remember doing yesterday's reading. It's a different energy. But I thought about that earlier. I thought, oh, the energy yesterday was like, not very happy. Did we do a lot of cleaning? Yeah. And itchy. I'm very itchy on this wrist. What does it mean? Not in my hand. No, it's here. On the wrist, here. On my right wrist. Itchy. Or was it there? It was red a minute ago. Well, maybe about 10 minutes ago. It was quite red. I was itching it. Oh, itching it. That itch. Okay. Let's have a look then. Should I have a coffee? Okay. Got Jasper. Now, he will not get out of this chair. I do believe he's behind me. I'm going to have a look. He is. Hey, you right? Would you like to come and say hi? Would you like to come out? Okay, yeah. Well, I know because I went to get my coffee and you jumped on my chair. Or did I get up to open the window? Did you make me do that so you could get in my chair? Listen, I'm going to pop back to where you were. Right, we're comfy. We're going to come in. Enough? Coffee. That's right. Did you distract me to go and open that window? Should we listen to the birdies? We can do this. We like doing all this sign language. That'd be cool. I so love how to speak sign language. Like, as in for people that cannot hear. You need to use signs. I bet they're clued up. I think it says it heightens another sense. Anyway, right. Divine Masculine. Hi, Jasper. Are we in a good mood? We're going to be having no nipping at mummy today, and we're going to sit on my lap. We're not going to get on the table like some... I mean, who jumps up and climbs over the table? Okay, it's all right. All forgiven. It's okay. But it's like you've got to kind of control yourself. Yeah? It's not really the right way to get attention, is it? It's just showing your moodiness. Okay. Right then. I'm glad we had that chat, Jasper. Should we have a look at what's going on with the Divine Masculine? What's on your mind? Oh, it's my boy, look. It's you. You are always on my mind. Can you see? It feels like no matter what, it's the comforting, loving energy that even if you do snap at each other and you get stroppy and, I mean, she does, it looks like, okay, It's her right hand though. Sorry, it's her left hand where it was my right one that was itching. It does actually, look how red her hand looks. I've been burnt by the lion. I know. It feels very much as if it's kind of like natural to just like bite back and attack. It's definitely something that needs to be controlled. I do feel like the feminine is controlling the masculine's temper here. She's like taming that beast. That might be why there was maybe a frustration yesterday. This let's preoccupy ourselves, because who really wants to think about how they've made someone else feel and how they've mistreated, should we say that? Well, that's how they perceive it. When they've kind of, I don't know, caused harm. I love it when he talks to me. It's just so cool. It's like, I'm sorry. It's unconditional love. I still invite you up onto my lap every day. You're still always welcome. It's just when your behaviour gets a bit out of hand, it's kind of, I have to like, not turn my back to it. I just have to acknowledge that it's part of you. Okay. Can we sit down, darling? Oh, I thought we wasn't going to do this. I know I said I acknowledged it's part of you, but hey, I think, let's have a look. What else is going on in the Divine Masculine's mind? That's it, good boy. Transform him. Change him. Divine Masculine, I feel like you've been having dreams. Quite colourful dreams about your Divine Feminine. This could be a past life that you've been dreaming, because I'm picking up that you're understanding that this is like a true love connection. It's like you're both here to support and encourage each other. Okay. Are you listening, Jazz? His nose is so wet. I can feel it against my arm. Don't bury your head. It's like burying your head in the sand, in my arm. No, going deeper. We're going, yeah, look at that. Burying the head. Can you see it? They're twins on there. Can you see it? I don't know what this white is on one of the pillars behind the Hierophant here. So the Hierophant has the masculine, feminine keys. I feel like both counterparts are kind of, in a way, asking for forgiveness. I feel they could both be quite heavy-handed with each other. Hot-headed, first of all, but I feel it's more heavy-handed. I don't know whether... It feels as if, like, the pair of you feel like you have to be strict with one another. It's a very, like, motherly, fatherly energy, okay? And it's like, I feel like they're asking for forgiveness. Like, both of them. But it does feel like it's a masculine here. Okay, so are we going to stay here? Listen to the children outside. Can you hear them? We're going to stay on here, darling. Oh, we're going to cake me in hair, aren't we? Okay. I'm going to have a look into the heart space, and that's what I feel this nervousness is. Needing to be strong. Well, let's just see what the cards want to say. Now, when we can go down, we can go onto the floor. Yeah, we can. Okay, if we can go under the table and lay on me and put my bum in the air, we can do that one as well. Let me just put my legs a bit straighter. Or we can sit here like a good boy. But we're not going on the table. Okay? No, we're going to really resist. It's like, I want to do it. I'm like, I know you do. No, you're going to lay down or go down? It's either lay down or go down. Darling. Let me look into the heart space. I'm not looking just yet, Jas. Clumsy energy yesterday as well. Like a really clumsy energy coming through. We're not going to do it, Jas. I'll stop at them 3. Oh, 4. Okay. Jasper. We're like connect 4. Okay. Yeah, it would be 4. Look, we're on row 2 at the moment, which is the heart space. Then we're going physical. Then we're having a look at the spiritual connection. Let me just have a look. The Divine Masculine, he is 3. The Divine Feminine, she does look balanced. I actually feel as if the masculine, I'm not sure if you can really get over this. It really is about swallowing your pride. And transforming and not doing it again. I think that's quite evident with Jasper wanting to keep, it's like, well, don't keep doing it. It's like, you kind of know I don't like it, so don't keep doing it. So we have the 9 of Cups, the masculine here. He's shown his true colours. Well, a feather. I don't know what else he's got to show you. What else he needs to work on, okay? That could kind of come out. It's definitely about how he handles situations and being heavy-handed. And then that kind of makes the Divine Feminine heavy-handed with him as well. Okay. Well, the Divine Masculine, let's have a look. In the heart space, 9 of Cups. He's just got this one peacock feather. It's the blue around his neck. You haven't got much room now, Jasper. It feels like it's all... I felt like them cups were kind of caving in on him, as if it was getting closer and closer. It's look how his eyes have gone quite contented. It's like it's just not happening. And I feel that kind of just repeating old behaviours. I feel like the masculine is really sick to his heart. Especially as the feminine here, she seems to have pulled herself back together. And she seems to have found her balance. Now we have the 10 of Cups. So in a way, the 9 of Cups, rather than it being the 9 of Pentacles, which is normally the Divine Feminine, he's just looking at her as being very contented, very settled. She's not really causing any conflict. So I don't feel like she's not being heavy-handed now, because you can see, look, she's been light-hearted, because it's definitely within the heart space of the masculine. Light-hearted, light-handed. He does look light. It does look like he's seen the Divine Feminine's true colours. He's shown his. Then what? Well, we've got the 10 of Cups. So it really does feel like they can be happy together. Last one, Jasper. The Lovers. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Coming together. Look how their hands are holding here. The Lovers. He does look a bit more emotional than the feminine here, the Divine Feminine. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on in your physical space. Are you moving, or are you going to stay here? You're going to put your head down. Do you not want me to see? I can have some coffee. Okay, so we're trying in the physical space not to keep repeating behaviours that are not really acceptable. And not that it's acceptable to no one else. In the end, it just kind of, it's not acceptable for you. And he's gone down. Okay. We'll have options, choices, whether we can cause conflict or whether we just kind of retreat. Well, in your physical space, you've got the Ace of Swords. There's a resurrection. Are you resurrecting this connection? It's definitely something to do with these, because they're blue, it's the throat chakra. And I feel this is rising up now from your chest. And it's actually into the orange area. So you can see it's blue here, blue-green. Now the green will be the heart chakra. Okay, so it's right spot on in location. Surrounded by that green is the blue, which is the throat chakra. And around his throat, he has a necklace. Now, we've kind of got all the colours here. On the outside is the red, which is the root chakra, meaning you're grounded. Then you go to the yellow. No, you don't. You go to orange, okay, which is surrounding his neck, which means passion. Your orange, your yellow, fucking colours here. Your yellow is your willpower. So the willpower to talk, having the will to talk, is a passion to talk about what's going on in the heart. And it's like it's caving in on him. Now, on this sword, you can see it has the blue here, which really does kind of just makes me feel communication. Communication is coming. So this is kind of rising now. I feel like that's the third eye here. And that's kind of, we're going on to that section next, but something's happening. Dreams, messages, telepathy. So we have a resurrection, because this is what's going on in the physical with the masculines. The Queen of Pentacles, so resurrecting with, I'm going to say the Divine Feminine. We're going to have a look. There's conflict. I paused. There's conflicts about actually making that call. She's just so much maturer now. She's grown up, the Divine Feminine. It's like the Divine Feminine's become a woman. And the Divine Masculine's at the Nine of Cups here. He's still trying to let go of that boyish ego. Pride. I don't know why the book Pride and Prejudice come to mind, but let's have a look at spiritually. What's going on with the Divine Masculine spiritually? Five of Swords. What is going on with you? It's like you have to stop whatever you're doing. It really does look like you're a sneaky little fucker, to be honest with you. Look. Sorry, but that's kind of, I don't mean that aggressively. It's just like, you're a sneaky little fucker. It's like, what are you doing? But whatever it is, it's like you're disgusted with your own behaviour. I feel like you know the Divine Feminine. It's like you've had a slapped hand from the Divine Feminine. Maybe that's why her hand slapped. I don't really believe the Divine Feminine would do this to you physically. Okay, a Divine Feminine won't do this. Energetically, there might be the visions that she actually has you and says, "What the fuck are you doing? Wake the fuck up!" That slap. You might have had an energetic slap from the Divine Feminine. It's not, it's like you're giving yourself a slap. It's just your counterpart. You're connected to her. So you're going to feel it. It don't feel good. It don't feel good hurting the one that you truly love. So what's wrong with your hand? It's like, no more slapping. I can't take it anymore. Stop telling me off. Please, 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 please. Stop beating me up while I'm asleep. I'm trying to rest. That would take you into kind of like past life relationships where, you know, if you've looked into your past life, you might know the story of them. And you may have seen that, you know, the connection didn't make it back then in another life because of so-and-so. So-and-so. There'll be someone else involved. Always is. Right, Five of Swords. Oh, dear. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a sneaky little fucker. But it's not me. It's divine. That it's a surrender. It's like, oh, man. It's like you've got a wall around you. You've actually built a wall around your body. It's like it's coming in. It's coming in. And it's coming in. And it's love. And it's like, what the fuck am I protecting myself from? And it's like love, judgment, being judged, past behaviour, who you were. It's like you're not allowing yourself to grow into who you're meant to be. Okay. And shine wonderfully. Right, this is what you're being told, okay? Right. It's like you're allowing all your dreams to fall through your hands. This is kind of like the feminine going, what the how long do you expect me to stand here and hold all this? It's like, what are you doing? Like, wake up. It's like, yeah, that energy. I'm so sorry, divine masculines. Oh. A bit of a beating, haven't you? Well, it's like you're being pushed. You don't look too happy. It's like you're being pushed now. It's like all these seeds have been sown, okay? They need to, like, be reaped in. You need to do the harvest. So it's time to harvest, look. It's like, stop fucking around with the commoners. Who you got your guards up against? They don't even look like they could hurt a fucking flea. Who are these people here? It's like, yes, you have power over the people. It's like you feel like you're Mr. Authority. Whose battles are you out there? Everyone's throwing down their swords. They're like, yeah, okay, we've given up. Jeez. But still, you're on this rampage, trying to avoid, and it's like the feminine's here. It's like, cuckoo. Cuckoo. It's not a cuckoo, like bird. But there is a bird there. It's like, you're nuts. And it's like, if you can have a look, that water's turning into like crystals, gems, jewels. It's like you're letting it all slip through your hands. And it felt like it's like my hands are not big enough to hold it all. No, but it's big enough to hold them fucking swords. Heavy. What a weight. Little birdie. Cuckoo. Wakey, wakey. So, you're up. You don't look bloody happy, do you? Feel like a Viking? Jeez. Back in the Stone Age. How they used to do it. You do know times change, don't you? And that's like, we're going through like a real serious one now called New Earth again. And it's like, where are you? What era are you living in? All divine's harsh, divine masculine with you. I can hear, like, it's like you're going to be left behind, living like in the Stone Age, the old age. You got to move with the times. You do have to move with the times. Have a look at what's being promoted more. What's being promoted more now that was like scowled upon in the past. And then have a look at your beliefs. Hermit, yeah, go and do that. Go and do that. King of Cups, go and do that. Stuck in your chair here, thinking that you kind of know what love is, you know the deal. No, I know how it's going to be done. It's, you need to be enlightened on love. Now, we can see the walls have gone down a little bit. Well, I'm not sure what they are now. But you can see around he's kind of lowered it a bit. You can feel here that he does want to talk about it. But he's getting like a spiritual bollocking here. Right, okay. Are we done? We're done. I am going to read it for you though. They're really short messages. I want to hear what it's going to say after what I've said. Oh, it's nearly 11:11. Oh, it is 11:11. That clock says 11:10. Oh. You've been bending time. You've been time travelling. Okay. King of Cups. Okay, we'll use the Romance Angels. Got to connect 4 here. And we're going to use messages from your angels. Okay, right. Not sure about... It's like, yeah, listen to what the romance angels want to say. I don't think I want to listen to what the angels have to say. It's like they're bombarding the divine masculine with messages, songs, films, news. I mean, it's signs, synchronicities. Like, okay, we get there in a minute. First of all, we're going to have a look at the King of Cups, because you're the underlying energy here, King of Cups. Let's see. Okay. Like Neptune, the King of Cups reigns over the sea. His authority calms turbulent waters. He is creative and compassionate, often a doctor or counsellor. He's a doctor or a counsellor. His authority calms turbulent waters. So is that why he's very authoritarian? What's going on in your mind, divine masculine? What is actually going on? Because this whole reading's been quite distracted. So we've got a major arcana. Let's have a look. A major arcana means that this is out of your hands. Thank goodness. I don't know. It's out of your hands. Whose hands is it in? The divine feminine's hands. It looks like it's a... oh, do you know what it actually reminds me of? Back in the day, they banned this adverts, the tango adverts, and it's like you've been tangoed. And this character would just kind of... orange character would just run up to people and either... There was one where he just slapped them in the face. Like, it was banned. That was back in the day. But it took me to like a rubber glove. Okay. Linked to the sign of Leo, the lion is not sensual, he's a sexual animal, but his base instincts are checked by the caress of a maiden. The message: use your head and not your heart, exercise restraint, hold your power in reserve, courage and fortitude will bring success, could signify healing qualities in your mind. You're not letting go, divine masculine. You're a sexual animal, but his base instincts are checked by the caress of a maiden. Use your head and not your heart. Well, you are using your head, and it's like you're getting a severe beating here. Okay, it feels like by checked by the caress of a maiden. A slap on the divine feminine and divine. Or the divine mother, let's just say that. Page of Cups. Okay, you've had enough? Let's see what the page wants to say. A fish emerges from the cup to the page's surprise. Unexpected news is on the way. With the fish, it is likely to be spiritual. Sorry about that. The page is sensitive, thoughtful, helpful and loyal. Unexpected news is on the way with the fish. It is likely to be spiritual. At the page's surprise, and then there's a transformation. So I do feel as if you're surprised at this connection that you have. It's come as a bit of a surprise. Things have got to happen. Things have got to change. Why is looks like the moon's red. A blood moon. Death. It's another major arcana. Out of your control, unfortunately. Okay, expect these messages. Suggest they're going to be spiritual. A skeletal rider on a pale horse, you feel a bit sick, bears the banner of a white rose. This card usually indicates rebirth or transition rather than physical death. Thank the Lord for that one. Accept change so that rebirth can occur. Let go of past issues holding you back. Okay. And then we have the Hierophant, another major arcana, got no control of. Let go of the things. Let go of past issues holding you back. Let go of the things holding you back. Let go of past issues holding you back. So now you're looking for forgiveness. Associated with the sign of Taurus, the bull, with a scepter in one hand and the other raised in blessing, he symbolises the Pope, the spiritual father, and the Trinity, mind, body and spirit. He also represents organised religion or orthodox ideas. The card offers mercy and compassion and indicates a need for approval and conformity. And what's picked up is, so it's like the Divine Masculine, you're on the right track, but maybe just direct it in the wrong way. It's like, what? It didn't mean that with your authority. So it does. He also represents organised religion or orthodox ideas. This card offers mercy and compassion and indicates a need for approval and conformity. The thing is that when you actually, this is what I mean, that's going on in the physical, in the spiritual space. I was thinking about this today, was like, yes, it's very pleasant to spend time with me, but I do get you questioning your life. And it's like, gee, show me mercy, you know. And so it's kind of like, if you feel that you're speaking to someone and they're giving you all these kind of fresh ideas or different ways to look at life, you can then find yourself thinking, holy fucking shit, I've kind of got it all wrong. That's normally when you start people off on their ascension process. It's best not to meet me if you don't want to be set off onto your ascension process. I mean, I think light workers become aware of that it is too much to be around them constantly, unless you're paired up with someone who's the same, really, and finds it really interesting and wants to grow and develop, mature, spiritually mature. Like to kind of go through the process, which is kind of like the journey of the tarot. That's all the tarot is. It's a journey of your life, okay, that we all go through. So, but whether we actually acknowledge it and embrace it, that's, most people get to this point of realisation actually on their deathbed. And then it's too late, okay? They come back again and have another go at it, okay? And you just kind of, this is about growth through your past lives. And really, when you're aware this lifetime, are you going to say, okay, I'll wait till next time and we'll do it all over again? Let's just hope that our world's awoke enough that actually when you are reborn, that you're kind of raised so that you come across this information early rather than later. But we have spiritual amnesia, don't we? It's kind of like the connecting the pieces, the puzzle pieces, connect for. Connect for life wanted to come out, connect for life. If you really want to truly be happy, there is a journey. Okay. So that is what's going on in the Divine Masculine's headspace. The strength, I'm really itching here. What does it, is this good luck coming in? On the right side. Headspace, a strength, Page of Cups, Death, Hierophant, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type in expectations. Yes. And I want to say, because of this spiritual, it's like if the Divine Feminine went through her spiritual awakening ahead of the Divine Masculine, okay, if when he goes through it, he's going to have a realisation. And it's going to be quite shocking, because he's going to really realise that the Divine Feminine knew, and she's just been going along with the process. So it feels like he is really like lagging behind. Okay, keep an open mind. So much about self-forgiveness here. But it's like the Divine Feminine's done the work, she gets it. But you have to get it that you actually have to change. Keep an open mind. The Romance Angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a different form. Oh shit, sorry. That may differ from what you expect. So your Divine Feminine could have appeared in your dreams, or actually I spoke yesterday about, and the day before, about sensing that there's actually, it's like apparition, okay, when someone just poofs and like you feel like they're there in the physical, you can swear you can see them, but they can disappear just like that. So the Romance Angel sent you this card as a reminder to stay open to the possibility of your soulmate appearing in a different form that may differ from what you expect. This is especially true if you tend to date a certain type of individual. So if you date or have dated individuals that are kind of, well, they don't know, do they? It's like, they don't forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. So you've just been hanging around with those. Now, what happens when you do know what to do? You drew this card to help you discover your soulmate. This card may signal that you've already been introduced to this person, but have overlooked his or her romantic potential. Take the time to get to know the various individuals you meet, even if there isn't an initial attraction. At the very least, you will learn about yourself and may make a new friend. Okay, keep an open mind. Open that mind up, Divine Masculine. It's like you were quite adamant that you knew what you needed to know to get through this life successfully. You were wrong. And that's the first part you have to acknowledge, is that you were wrong. You wasn't the only one that was wrong. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. If you now know what to do, you're part of like the 2%ers. You get there when you admit that you were wrong. You don't know it all. Actually, you don't know much, really. Like us. But we're kind of going with the flow. The Divine Feminines are like, it's okay that we don't know it all. It's like we're fascinated by finding out. It's a fascinating journey that is led by signs, synchronizations. Bridget, should we get her? It's a bridge. Bridget, caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. It's your headspace. You're cautious. Can you build this bridge with the Divine Feminine? You have asked for heaven's guidance and it is given. This situation isn't right for you. Some vital information has been concealed, so you will need to dig deeper and ask more questions of those involved. Trust your gut feelings, since this is how I communicate with you. Please don't worry that this situation is the only opportunity available to you. It isn't. I feel okay. So in the mind, a telling off here. Caution is warranted to the Divine Masculine. It kind of comes into like, what are you doing? Stop. Okay. Take stock. So please don't worry that this situation is the only opportunity available to you. It isn't. There is something better waiting for you. But first you will have to free yourself. Remember that nature abhors a vacuum. So you must create a vacuum and then the new situation will reveal itself. Was you doing a lot of vacuuming? You've been busy doing your housework, cleaning up? Okay. Clearly, it takes courage and faith to leave a situation that you have vested interest in. You may feel disappointed and betrayed. That is why you must call upon me and your other angels to help you stay strong and true to yourself. You deserve situations that are aligned with love. And you don't have to settle for anything less. Been told. It's on your mind, you know. Please forgive me. I know not what I do. Please forgive me. I can't stop loving you. Don't deny me. Don't deny you. This pain I'm going through. Please forgive me if I need you like I do. Please believe me, every word I say is true. Please forgive me, I can't stop loving you. Okay, all is forgiven then, seeing as you put it that way. Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Oh shit, but it's heavy, isn't it? And it's like if you know your divine feminine might be picking up on that, it's like, come on, ease off a little bit. I know it's nice to kind of grieve sometimes and cry and mourn in this love and quite beautiful, isn't it, this love? Okay. You're keeping me on for a while. 40, 39. 39, 40. 40, 39. Okay. We're taking one step back. Well, we're going to have a look at what's going on in the heart space. 9 of Cups. Okay. Oh, we're on the Pentacles. Oh, I'm going to the 9 of Pentacles. I spoke about that, didn't I? 9, that means you're balanced, divine masculine. In your heart's balanced. You know what you want. You've had enough signs now. I don't know if your heart's bleeding. It's bleeding love. I keep bleeding, keep bleeding love. Okay. Let me get on with this. Enough of the songs just for now. Right, Jasper, you stay down there, sweet pea. Right, this is in the heart. Surrounded by golden cups, a man beams happily. The peacock feather in his hat denotes good luck. This wish card promises that a wish, probably of a material nature, will be granted to the questioner. Probably of a material nature. Hi, come down, because you're on a bloody table. I am the Lord. I wasn't going to call you the law. I am the Lord. Okay. So, 2 of Pentacles. Who's the divine feminine then? You feel like you're the divine feminine and the divine masculine because you wanted me to go to the 9 of Pentacles. But we're going to the 2 of Pentacles. How is this that you're viewing the divine feminine, your heart space? Jasper. A youth juggles on the beach, oblivious to the stormy seas. Juggling is a difficult skill to learn. Okay, what it took me to was the divine feminine's not really... She's not really choked up at all about, especially when things are going on in our world. It's like she's oblivious to anything that's going on around her. It's like this is not affecting her, and I feel it's probably affected the divine masculine. He's like out there in the world, trying to solve like the worldly issues for the 98%ers instead of like being part of the 2%ers. Got really common then. The 2%ers. Which we're calm, we're chilled, we're young, we're innocent. We are young. Okay. I was going to sing, there was another song about being young and innocent. It wasn't, we're all right, we're all right. Yeah, we are all right. Okay, but it wasn't that. I know, we're young. It wasn't anything about being innocent. We're young, we're foolish, but we're happy. It's fucking crazy. Them feminines are fucking crazy. It's like, don't they know what's fucking going on? And they're still prancing around in fucking la la land, waiting for all their wishes to come true and all their dreams to come true, and their knight in shining armour just to appear. It's like, get fucking real. We are. You were wrong. Don't be so fucking rude for people that bring sunshine and light and don't want to add to that. Okay. A youth juggles on the beach, oblivious to the stormy seas. We're not oblivious to it. We're just choosing not to put our attention on it, because if we show any kind of attention to it, we're going to intend more of it. But that's just something that the 2% know. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Juggling is a difficult skill to learn. So show some respect for people that keep their cool. They're not foolish. They're centred. They're stable. Don't lose sight of other circumstances as you try to balance two areas of your life. Don't take on more than you can handle. You can't handle this world. Shit, what's going on? They're going to destruct themselves. You can just sit back and watch. There's not that many that are not getting involved. Let's see how they are. Let's see how they're all standing at the end of this. And not so much now, but later on, the consequences of what's going on now. Let's see how this what's been going on, all of it, because we've had kind of quite a lot this year, actually, haven't we? But worldwide, we've had two major things that have kind of come up within the last one. Especially in the month, there's been like two things going on. What kind of knock-on effect do you think that's going to have for our world? Stay out of it. And then you're not part of it, are you? You're not going to be affected by the consequence of that. You're going to be rewarded for not getting involved. 10 of Cups. You just shine bright. Or don't. It's hard when you've got a lot of people going one way and not so many. And I imagine you don't really know that many like you, which then kind of makes you a bit different, doesn't it? Could be a target then. This is a happy family beholds the rainbow in a scene of great joy. This card signifies fulfillment, happiness and domestic harmony. Beautiful. Lovely energy. No one panicking. No one thinking they're ill. No one worrying about there not being any work or not being any money. Or that you have to queue. And it's just like, it just does not affect us unless we choose for it to. We've got the Lovers. Shit, they're being harsh. Well, you've been missing for 2 weeks. Been missing. Masculine's on Monday. 2 weeks notice. The Lovers. Another major arcana. This is your heart space. Associated with the sign of Gemini. Justice season. Hey, you going to come down? I think it's best. Look, listen, we don't really want to upset Mummy, do we? No, I know. But you have to come down. Okay. Do you remember what I do? If you don't, we're not going to do it, are we? The cards are all messed up. That's what we done. I was on the Lovers, wasn't I? Which is here, I turned over. That goes there. That was the last page. Thanks, Jasp. So give me strength. Yeah, I can see the conflict. Yeah. I got it. There's an order. You can't fuck with the order. It takes me to Harry Potter, the Order of the Phoenix. The Order of the fucking Peacock. Associated with the sign of Gemini, the twins. The image depicts lovers in an embrace while an angel looks on. Gemini seeks a soulmate, a new love. This card suggests love, friendship and partnership. Also represents the duality of earthly and divine love. Got the balance there. Earthly and divine love. You can blend them together. Your divine feminine's got divine love. Divine masculine, you've got earthly love. Blend that together and see what it produces. Let's have a look at what the romance angels want to say about going on in your heart. I think that was about being heavy-handed back, like when, like that kind of putting the divine masculine in his place, because he feels like he has authority over all of it. He really does feel like he's in control of this like whole situation. All the decisions are up to him, whether or not he speaks to the divine feminine, whether he has a relationships with the divine feminine. It's like it's all in your hands, divine masculine, or so you thought. It's like, no, it wasn't. You were wrong. So it was like it was his decision whether or not this legacy happened. It was like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to be part of it, so it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. Because you signed up for it. You chose it. You actually chose your divine counterpart. You might only just be remembering. But it's like you dismissed it. Okay, so let's have a look at what the rainbow. When I come on this morning, well, before, I felt like coming on and saying, today we're going to be doing a unicorn reading because I feel like rainbows and unicorns are in the air. But they're in your heart. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. In response to your question, the romance angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. You want another slap? You get it, yeah? Okay. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to the beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences and people, including your romantic partner. This truly is a situation where, with faith, all things are possible. So back to this behaviour, it's like, what are you doing? Like, these are not positive people. They need help. Like, they're living in fear. Only fear fights. But you can't fight fear with fear. You shouldn't fight fear, really. Fear is fear. There's just love. I was going to say fight fear with love, but you're not going to be fighting, trying to prove a point that love conquers all. I remember being like that, and it just is. And if you see it, you do, and if you don't, then you don't. But these are fearful people. But it feels like divine masculine, but you've made people fearful of you. Trust. The Lovers, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. A nice balanced life. What do the angels want to say? You know what they're going to say? Okay. Do you now, Vanessa? Well, she wants to say, looks very balanced in a masculine feminine energy here. Vanessa wants to say, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? What are you doing? Not the right way. Should I go this way or that way? You wonder. One day, you're sure of your decision. The next day, you question it again. This indecision will be healed by focusing on your divine life purpose. Even if you aren't sure of your purpose's exact nature, you do know that it involves bringing peace to yourself and others. Based on this foundation, then, which decision brings you the most peace? If you're still unsure, then ask God and the angels to help you further. You can ask us, which decision will help the most people? This is a wonderful basis upon which to make your choice. You imagine the 2%ers helping the 98%ers. That's quite large, isn't it? So, which decision will help the most people? This is a wonderful basis upon which to make your choice. Sometimes the easiest route is the one that takes you further away from your divine purpose. So your indecision may come from a fear of making waves or uncertainty about your future. In such cases, gradual change is warranted. Get off the fucking table. Get down. It's like, I don't know, I could just feel like, I don't know, someone just looking for glory, looking for people to look up to them. They're not the kind of people that are ready to look up to you yet. They're going to think you're fucking crazy. Okay. Slowly introduce your new direction into your daily life and ease out of your old direction slowly. In that way, you won't frighten yourself. I'm so sorry. And you will be more open to hearing God's guidance and you will feel our love. Oh, jeez. Okay. Should we have a look at what's going on in your physical then? Because we've got the Sword of Resurrection, and I picked up that it's like these bangles really wanted to separate themselves. Normally they're like always paired up together. It's like, what are you doing up there? Come here. What are you doing up here? Get down. Come here. Oh dear. I do love Divine's humour. Come on, Divine Masculine. It is quite a little bit amusing. That's the last card in the deck. The sword and the wreath appear together. Order and just rule lead to abundance and prosperity. That's interesting. Order and just rule. Meaning you don't really need, you can just be. You can be your own ruler, can't you? Of your own future, your own state of mind. So just rule. Lead to abundance and prosperity. You are headed for success. You make an intellectual breakthrough, such as a discovery or the publication of a book. You're writing your story? Okay. We all have a story to tell and to share. So, okay, I like this. You're making an intellectual breakthrough in the physical. Queen of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine's energy. She looks very mature. I wouldn't really call her childish. I don't know if that was like a statement or whether I was kind of suggesting that to you. I wouldn't call the Divine Feminine childish and immature. That wouldn't be wise to do. Surrounded by fruit and flowers, the dark-haired queen holds a rabbit, familiar symbol of fertility. Sensual and earthy, she enjoys abundance in many areas of her life. A lover of luxury, she is quick to share her wealth and her knowledge. Oh, and a caring, compassionate ear. She's just with the rabbit. Let's not go to rabbit ears. Just going to share some rabbit ears. You've got conflict, five of rods. She could be too mature for you to handle Divine Masculine. So it feels like you're scared of your Divine Feminine because she is a lot more mature than you. And it's like you're trying to seek this maturity in other areas of life so that you can kind of be on par with her. It doesn't work like that. That's an egotistical approach. You've got the five of rods here. Conflict. That's ego. Boys. Getting wrapped up in boyish talk, behaviour. It's not really like impressive. It might have been back in the day. So the five of rods in the physical. You've got this in the physical. Are these youths playing or fighting? Leadership is absent from this competition. If forces can be rallied, the struggle will prove fruitful. Suggest labour unions or political organisations. It's not your fight to fight. You have another one. The fight for love. You might think that what you're doing is for the right reasons, not the ones that you signed up for. Page of Rods. Making a call. It's being a messenger. We're going to have a look at this. This is what's going on in your physical. You're resurrecting. Maybe you're resurrecting because of your divine feminine, and you're feeling that you need to be strong and stable and sturdy and fearless. But what does that mean? Who are you going up against? I'm not afraid. Well, just pipe down then. Be quiet. No need to tell the world. People that tell the world, I'm not afraid. No. You should have no need to explain any of it. You should just be. Be pleasant and loving. Okay, so let's look at this page of Rods. Adorned with a medallion of the sun, the page is shouting out a message. Good news is on the way. Is that what you're shouting out? Good news is on the way. And then it says, don't be shy, make your voice heard. Not a shy boy, are you? There's like such an ego going on. On such a power trip. Again. Let's get back to this, what's going on in your physical space. This wasn't what I was expecting very soon. I wonder if this good news here is actually, you've had a realisation. It says within your mind, you know you have to go through with some transformation. It's going to be tough. Because, it's like, if you're a 2%er, you have another person that you really resonate with. And you just be paired up with them. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it is time to have a look at your beliefs, and decide what it is that you actually really do want very soon. This card asks you, what do you want? And demands very clear and specific answers. Just like putting in your order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your love life and has brought you what you have asked for. What's been going on in your mind? Love. Divine feminine. Visions, dreams, transforming, spiritual transformation, and then you're begging, all in the mind, for forgiveness, praying, like no one's business. No one knows about your business. Because on the outside, you have a very strong leadership attitude with you, as if everything is absolutely fine. Well, aren't they wrong for thinking that with you? Let's just move on. Don't be so harsh. Well, it's Monday. They've got a week to go. This is true. This is why we do the masculines on Monday. Okay. When you complain about what served to you, it's only because you placed an unclear order. Take responsibility. You were wrong with your order. As soon as you perfectly straightforward, what are we straightening up? As soon as you perfectly straighten, okay. As soon as you perfectly straightforward, it doesn't say that. As soon as you are perfectly straightforward, can't you just be straightforward about it? As soon as you are perfectly straightforward about what it is you desire, it comes to you upon the wings of angels in an instant. You drew this card because it's time for you to get clear and honest with yourself and formulate your requests with faith and optimism. Trust your feelings and make decisions for yourself about what's best for you. What have you been doing, Divine Masculine? Because you're getting a real telling off. Irritated, itchy. Listen, I'm not getting involved yet. It's just like, it is what it is, isn't it? Happens to the best of us. Well, let's have a look at what your angels want to say. This is your physical space. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. What is it that you want, Divine Masculine? Because new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. Is that what you want, Divine Masculine? You want to be open to giving and receiving love rather than orders and authority. You really want to stay in this energy forever? Think you're going to develop yourself a real good fan club? Maybe. A lot might follow you. But it's like, are they really the right class for you? Are you in the right class? Are you in the right class, Divine Masculine? 5 of Swords. Let's move on to your spiritual connection. What's going on with you? That King of Cups is there and they're looking at me and he's saying to me, you're a star. And it's like, listen, I don't want this job of having to give you bollockins. I am forever blowing bubbles. Good for you. I'm glad you found time to blow bloody bubbles. 5 of Swords. Bubbles everywhere. We don't even know if they're the words. We're making up words now. 5 of Swords. Gone to the 7. Okay, here we are. 2 unarmed figures take flight. Who are you attacking? Signifies a withdrawal after conflict or a victory without peace. Be careful not to create a tense atmosphere. It's a bad time to make enemies. Uh-oh, you didn't upset the Divine Feminine. Did you call her silly and immature and foolish for believing in love? You didn't make an enemy. No, sure. You can't make an enemy within your Divine Feminine. Even if you try to, you won't find it there, will you? Why won't you find it there? Because that's not how she plays the game. That's not her setup. And she can forgive because people don't know what they're doing. Why have I gone to that without reading all of it? I've gone to passion. Shit, we need to read all of this. The Star. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then we've got the Star. Let's listen to this message then, because I said he was looking at me as if to say you are the star. Well, it feels much as if like the Divine Feminine, she won't give up. But it's not about giving up. It's just about being. Allowing this love. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, the Star. We're going to get off, don't worry. Coupled with the sign of Aquarius, just as a young woman pours water, Aquarius pours forth creativity and new ideas. Got some new ideas? Okay. Good. Modern, up-to-date ideas. This card denotes hope and inspiration, perhaps from an unexpected source. The foundation is sound, change is natural and balanced. A bright future is in store. Oh, it's in store. Awesome. In store. I think the stores have opened today. The shops. I believe so. Well, I know so. Not I'm going to go and find out. It's not like, oh, no, I'm still, no, it's just nothing changes. I don't do that anyway, so why would I do it now? The stores. Okay, the stores are open. Reclaiming our freedom a little bit more. We're allowed to go out a bit more, obviously. Passion. Oh no, I still need to read the Knight of Pentacles. Can we just finish this spiritual connection? Guys, I'm doing a lot of chatting to like myself. You're just gonna have to go with it. The Knight is depicted in carefully tiled, rolling fields. The country squire on his estate. He takes his responsibilities seriously and finishes what he starts. Loves the natural world. He's going to finish. Come back and finish what you started. And don't leave me hanging on. Hanging on. The Hermit. Oh, my humour's like, okay. On it today. Associated with the sign of Virgo, the natural healer of the zodiac. An old man leaning on a staff holds up a shining lantern. He shows the way to wisdom and enlightenment. This strong healing card suggests looking inwards, seeking the inner path and opportunity for self-knowledge. And that's really how we're leaving it with the King of Cups here. Divine Masculine, passion. Do you want to feel that? Do you want to feel like pure passion? Where you feel really worthy and deserving and so fulfilled. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth redeem her King. Passion. Your prayers for great love have been heard and answered, and it all begins with you. You have the power to revive passion in your life. In fact, no one can bring it to you, but you. This card guides you to seek that which brings you great joy, such as a hobby, cause, or special activity. Anything that stirs your heart with joy will help passion bubble forth and positively flow into your romantic life. The romance angels say that having a passion for life itself is a requisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. You've got to have passion for life itself. And you have got that. That's the thing. You do have this passionate endeavour that you do feel is for a really good cause. Was. Until you know better. If you're presently single, this means enjoying this moment completely, and when you do so with a partner, you inspire him or her to romantically participate with you. And that's coming in with the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here, and keep an open mind. So the romance angel is saying that having a passion for life itself is a requisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. This means enjoying this moment completely, and when you do so with a partner, you inspire him or her to romantically participate with you. If you're presently single, you can definitely enjoy passion in your activities and hobbies. And who knows, such pursuits may provide an opportunity to meet a wonderful partner who shares these passions. 2%ers. Okay. Let's end with a message from your angels. I want you to get you a Journey of Love card. Yeah. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everyone benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or pedicure. Play with your feet if you like. Do your toenails. You're being told it's all good. You're prepping. Look at this. You really need to love yourself, Divine Masculine here. Take care of you. You are a giver, and God loves you for that. Now it is time to give to yourself. I am helping you to spiritually open your body through the process of relaxation. So, you see that relaxing has its own productive side to it. The more that you allow me and the other angels to give to you, the more you will be able to give to others. Your soul has called out to heaven, begging for some rest and relaxation. You have been working ceaselessly and have also been juggling many other people's interests. Now it is time for your reward. This is a directive from heaven. Take care of yourself and don't allow yourself to be swayed from this important mission. Take steps right now to create time for relaxation. You will feel happier and have more peace of mind as a result, which will benefit everyone in your life. It's a perfect way to end it, isn't it, really? Let's get you a Journey of Love. And I'm getting out of here, Divine Masculine. Okay. Is it just one of them days that a guy goes through? Yeah. When you're angry inside. and they don't want to take it out on you. Feminines were in that yesterday. Just a step behind, eh, masculines? Just a step behind. You're not far behind, are you? You're just not speaking up. Well, not honestly or with integrity. Definitely not with trust or faith. Let's see what the romance angels, they've given us 3. We're going to do it, it's okay. How are we doing for time? 1 hour 15. Our readings have got longer again. I had them down to about 40 odd minutes. We're back up to like 1 hour and 20 minutes now. Between 1 hour and 10, hour and 15, hour and 20. Takes however long, doesn't it? Gifts received. Did you receive the message? 13. Comes in with this 13 of the Death card. Just wait for Mr. Postman to come. Thank you. Okay. Divine Masculine. Relax. It's okay. It's what? Okay? Okay. It's okay to accept what is coming your way now. Gentle your soul. Steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all that there is. Enjoy. Accept. Spotlights on this. I was going to call it a phoenix, but it's an ash. All I see is like a bird. I'm not even sure it is a bird, but I feel like this is the head here. And it's like the birds were going down this way. The bird's body. Phoenix. Or ashy. Rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance. Peaceful rest and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, have some fun, be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. The wind blows softly through grass and my open heart. Love. Unexpected. What's next? Soft. Is that where I went? Soft. Whisper. Touch. Calm yourself. A sanctuary bathed in soft light. Your heart is receptive, inviting and gentle. It brings strength to the weary, comfort to the lonely, and healing to the wounded. It is a magnet for all that is needed, for you, your beloveds, and your world. Don't imagine you must always be the fighter, going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in, and to receive. In doing so, you will give so much. This oracle brings you a message of peace. Surrender now. Be soft, even just for this moment of quiet reflection. You have perhaps been working too hard at growing and living. Take some moments to replenish and allow the divine to help you, dear one. Be soft so you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. You are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through. And in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. Well, let's end on this last message then. God speaks. Seriously, did you end on that one? The divine is speaking to you directly. Underneath the silence, there is the endless music of love pulsating throughout the universe. Within that sacred sound, there is guidance. It may or may not have words. It might be a feeling in your heart that you can only access when you are still, relaxed, dancing, in a yoga practice, or even half asleep. It assures you that behind any struggle or challenge, there is only ever the divine seeking you out, calling you to surrender some fear or doubt or other, so you can move closer. Trust in the sound of love beyond anything else, for in truth, no matter what may appear to be, there is nothing else. This oracle brings you guidance. You are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know that you're being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature or an illogical sense that everything is okay, listen. That's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that all is unfolding according to spiritual law, in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. Okay, let's end on this poem. When the first sound was born, the air was filled with fantasy, like the flower's sweet perfume, alive in the moment. There was nothing else, only the energy coursing through my body and the tears on my cheeks. I was carried away on the strings, each note striking a chord within and answering with the emotions of my soul. How priceless the surprise, how powerful the memory, to be with the violin when it sings. Guys, have yourself a fantastic week, and I will catch up with you soon. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Okay, take care, much love. Bye for now.